Hello, my name is Namgira Charlotte, and today we are talking about psychotic disorders. Now, psychotic disorder, this is a state where one is unable to tell between what's real and what is unreal. Now, the commonest symptoms of psychotic disorders are hallucinations and delusions. Now, hallucinations, this is an experience of images, sound, or smell that is not real. Now, hallucinations can affect any of your five senses. For example, we have auditory hallucinations. Now, auditory hallucinations, this is where one hears voices that are not real. For example, you may hear someone calling you. However, if you have ever experienced this one or two times, probably it may have been a misconception of maybe the noises that were around you, and maybe you had someone was calling you. But if this has been occurring several times, then that is a hallucination. Those are hallucinations. Now, another type of hallucination is visual hallucinations. This is when you see something that is not real. For example, you may see creepy insects on the wall, for example, spiders. Another type of hallucinations is olfactory hallucinations. This is when you smell something that is not real. For example, some people tend to say, I'm smelling smoke, yet the people around him or her are not smelling it. Another kind of hallucination is tactile hallucinations. This is when you feel something that is not real. You may feel that someone is touching you. Now, the last kind of hallucinations is gustatory hallucinations. Now, this is when you taste something and the taste doesn't seem to match. For example, you have heard some people say that they have eaten the chicken and the chicken tastes sour, while when people around them or close to them try to taste the same piece of chicken, it is sweet. Now, normally people like that may make the cook feel that they're a bad cook or something, but those are just hallucinations. Now, auditory and visual hallucinations are the most common psychotic symptoms are the most common psychotic symptoms. Now we will move on to delusions. Now, delusions, these are fixed false beliefs. Now we have delusions such as persecutory delusions. This is when someone thinks that there is someone out there that is against them. They may feel that they are being followed around by someone. And we have religion delusions. This is when someone thinks they are a deity or a prophet, and they believe that probably the neighbors or people around him or her do not realize that they are prophets, but they truly believe in their hearts of hearts they are prophets. Now, another delusion is somatic delusions. This is when someone is fixated to think or believe that there is something wrong with their body. So someone may think that they have a chip, or someone has put a chip in their head. Now, there are delusions of control. Now, delusions of control, this is when someone thinks they are being controlled, using like a remote control, something like that. Yeah, and now there's what we call grandiose delusions. This is when you think you're famous, and you also believe that people around you maybe do not notice that you're famous, but you believe inside your heart of hearts that you're famous. And I think the last one today will be about delusions, will be grandiose delusions. Now, grandiose delusions, this is when someone I said that one. Okay, the last one will be referential delusions. Now, referential delusions, this is when someone receives specific messages, for example, from a television. While you're watching with this person, they might see a different, word passing down or below the screen, something like that. Now, Some of the causes of these psychotic disorders include medicine, for example, steroids, and there is what we call steroid psychosis. Then another cause is drug abuse. Now, drug abuse is, for example, marijuana. Taking marijuana, someone can, get a psychotic disorder. And also another cause is I'm forgetting it. Anyways, and those are the main. Another cause is genetic, where a psychotic disorder is developing in families, like it develops in a family. However, whenever we say that a disease is a genetic thing, we do not mean that because you're a relative to that person, it's automatic you're also going to get it. No, it means that you stand a higher chance, or you stand a high chance of also getting such a disorder. Now, like I told you, another disease under psychotic disorders is schizophrenia. Now, schizophrenia is a chronic mental disorder, very severe in a way, and it affects how someone thinks, acts, and expresses their emotion or perceives, and how they relate to people of the society or anyone in the society. Now, people with schizophrenia tend to be fearful and tend to withdraw from the society, and also they tend to have a problem, trying to perform well or behave well at their work, at their place of work, school, or even in the society. And they also tend to have lost a touch of reality. Now, like I told you, I'm not a medical doctor. All I do is research about these mental illnesses, and that is why at least once in a week, I can air out a video. However, not forgetting, we also have a Facebook group called Positive Minds for All. Yeah, and it's a group that welcomes everybody, whether you have a mental illness or not. Please, you can join the group. You're almost welcome. And if you like the video, or if you found it very helpful, please subscribe, and also you can share the video.